And the newest Bedrock beta, guys, is out now. 1.17.10.21. New signs that glow, stuff like that. Potted Azalea, flowering Azalea. Final beta before Caves and Cliffs next week, guys. Changelog right now. Hey there, guys, Skippy here from Skippy6 Gaming, guys, coming to you with a brand new, super cool, super awesome Bedrock beta 17.10.21. It's out now. Final changes before the cave update next week. So they messed with these signs. That's right. Look, these signs are messed with. They're matched to Java now, guys. I don't know if I like them or don't like them or do like them. We're going to go over them in full after I read the changelog and yeah, potted Azalea. So let's jump into the changelog right now. If you do not know how to join or leave the beta, that video is in the description below. In addition to, yeah, links to the bug fixes, to the actual changelog, and all of that. So let's jump into this one right now. If you want to not listen to me, go ahead and skip, and then we'll take a look at the signs. So first things first on this one here, guys, big deal. J Mega Spud, we have a new update coming out. Doesn't really tell you any info. That's fine. So the newest Bedrock beta, guys, 1.17.10.20. It just tells you all the things I just told you. Don't open your world in the beta if you want to keep it in the regular version. So there is a big known issue with this update. You're not going to be able to get it on Android. Don't fret, it will return soon, but you can play multiplayer with a previous beta. So the actual new blocks in the game are the Azalea and Flowering Azalea variants. So basically, they just added the word potted in front of it, and now you can put it in a pot. Stability, they fixed a crash that could occur when you broke a block that was covered behind the experimental toggle. Diamond ore now generates correctly. Gold lichen will only drop itself when broken with shears, which it was dropping the block it was on before, I believe. Frosted ice can now be used as a command that accepts a block like set block or test for block. Data-driven items, documentation for display name item component. So gameplay changes. Disenchanting an item with the grindstone will once again fix the enchantment cost penalty. So glow signs, guys, this is basically vanilla parody. We're matching what they did with the Java update last week. The text on the glow signs now has an outline. Black text can be lit by using a glow ink sac. I tested that. It doesn't really work exactly that way. That's misleading. Tooltips now present when holding an ink sac, a glow ink sac, and when using a controller. Parody as well. Ink sac and glow ink sac can no longer be used indefinitely on signs in adventure mode. So I think you're going to use up the ink sac when you do it. So then that way they can, you know, light signs, put signs out. No more dying text signs in adventure mode. Graphics, underwater fog is once again dependent on biome. Pumpkins once again are accepted by farmer villagers regardless of the rotation when mined. That's super weird. Jukebox now only ejects discs into non-solid blocks. So before it would, you know, shoot through the block and then end up on the other side of the floor. Mobs, baby horses, including their variants, are now taller, no longer, and fighting from their legs. Amphibious mobs no longer get stuck when pathing over slabs and daylight sensors. Attacked glow squids no longer go dark for aggressor in multiplayer sessions. Villagers spawned from villager spawners on the marketplace world will now correctly spawn goats, guys. Tempted goats now move at the same speed in Java Edition. So I think when they're mad, they became faster, and this is a parity thing. Goat fall damage reduction is now in parity with Java, -10 reduced fall damage. So they can fall from much higher. Goats now continue ramming when slime and honey blocks are around. So strays will no longer drop wither skeleton skulls when killed by charged creepers. This is a thing too. Bastion loot now closely matches Java Edition. Players no longer swim through the air under a platform, even though it looked pretty cool. Baby sea turtles no longer despawn after being hatched. The reset to default button in the accessibility records now test background opacity slider. So we're going to look at that too. Remind me. No one can remind me except for myself, but I'm going to remind because we didn't look at it that much last video, and that's kind of a bigger change. Fixed the typo in the loom section of how to play. The counters of empty tabs of the play screen now display 0 instead of an empty gray box. Technical updates, I'm only going to read the first one. Basically, they've limited the writing of chunks unless necessary. Chunks upgraded from older formats will not automatically save when loaded, but modified through blocks or actors. For example, they will be marked for saving. So I feel like this is they want this game to run more smoothly, so they're making it so that the chunks don't load up too far. They only load when they have to. So guys, let's just do this first out of the way. These are the two new variants. So basically, from what I understand, if you just Azalea, so it's basically the variant is only created when you add these two. So basically when you look on the world here, it's going to be a, I don't know if I could pick block it. I wonder if you can actually pick block. You think you can? I wonder. Let's try this. No. Oh, here's my pick block. Hold on. Yeah, so it's going to pick block the flowering azalea. I think that is just the variant of it is the pot. And there you go. Easy enough. Looks pretty cool. You know, I mean, can't go wrong. But I think, yeah, you see, when you pick block it, it's the whole thing as a flowering azalea where you have to break and go. So the big change here, guys, this is the last update. First of all, let me know how I sound, because I'm, again, doing this video somewhere unique because I hate the basement of my house. It's so cold and dark and I feel like I'm a troll. So I'm sitting here and I feel like it sounds the same. So let's just tell me how honestly how it sounds. If it sounds good, bad, worse, give me some feedback on it, because I'd love to just stay here where it's nice and bright. So these are the stupid signs, guys. They are now matching Java. Okay, so sign with writing on it, leave. So it starts like this, regular old sign. Again, you could color the signs if you desire to red, blue, yellow, green, whatever color you want. Again, we have lots more signs. We're gonna get out of here. So now if you wanna make the signs glow, it's gonna get a ring around it. So what they do though actually is they kind of mislead you. In the changelog, it says the black will glow when hit with a glow. So it doesn't though. So this is a black sign. It's going to put an outline around it. So I got the impression that the glow on the inside, it wouldn't have this outline. As if you follow me on Twitter, you know I don't like it. I do like this. This is okay. You know, it gives you a lot of different options. And you see there's a red turning to glow. There's black turning to glow. So let's do this. Slash. And there we go. So you can see the glow coming. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna grab a different dye as well. Let's grab yellow. Actually, you know what? Fluorescent green. It's got to be the brightest color, right? You have to assume fluorescent green is the brightest color in the game. So let's go ahead and put this guy here and Skippy 6. Scoppy. There you go. Perfect. Scoppy 6 in the house. So let's make it green. See, you can't even look at that. You can almost not even see it at all. So then let's go. And there you go. So now that's weird, because this is the one exception. Do you see that? Is that this is the one occasion. So I feel like it's a drop shadow. Do you get that idea? Hold on. They're basically treating, whenever you see on a thumbnail, you basically add a drop shadow, and that's basically what brightens it up. So they've added the drop shadow. I kind of like that. You know what? I'm going to reserve my opinion. Guys, get ready for the full cave update coming out next week. And yeah, June 8th. Guys, catch you on the next one.